Some pigeons are pretty cute though.
He's with me now. I've got the best pussy.
This has gone too far now, and YouTube might not like this.
Can't we all just get along? One world, one people.
Oh, I've got an update on last week's story.
Oh, lad, you just reminded me of another fucking childhood trauma.
Love a potato waffle.
Yeah, I did when I was 5.
I don't understand what your problem is with my diet. You got bare beef with my diet.
I do, lad. I'm worried about you because it's fine now. You're young. Don't you dare do this. Oh, I'm worried about you, you fat cunt.
I wasn't going to do that at all, actually.
Well, I just did it, so you can't fucking do it now.
Don't make me stoop to your level.
None of this like flip reversal shit. This is going to come back to bite. Did you drink water?
I love water. I can't get enough water.
That sounds like you've got a gun held to your
I'm
head.
so serious though. Like,
I super love water.
Oh yeah,
It's great.
Water's phenomenal. Yeah, I genuinely can't get enough water.
I don't think I've ever seen you drink a water on the pod. You've got a monster there.
That's because you're boring as fuck and I need to keep myself awake.
Fuck you. We're having this conversation.
Okay.
You want to have it or not?
That's fine.
Because you got issues, lad. You're a freezer hound.
Me and my heart, we got issues.
No, this isn't about humour. This is an intervention.
Right.
You've got issues, lad. You're just an oven cook boy. I don't know what else to call you. You've just got issues, mate. There's nothing wrong.
I'll have you know I used the air fryer today.
Okay, pedantic. There's nothing wrong with the occasional frozen meal or a ready meal. You need them. Do you know what I mean? Life's busy. Fucking people have kids. They've got mouths to feed. They need something quick and easy. But you need to cook them fresh. You need to eat vegetables.
Someone who's never watched this podcast before and is downloading this episode, this is their very first episode for the first time. Okay, they don't know who's speaking, would assume that this is the other way around upon seeing a photo of us.
Fucking vegetable.
Do you know what I mean?
I honestly don't know why I'm fat. That's bullshit. I know exactly why I'm fat. I do not like physical activity. I threw my back out on a fucking walk and I barely...
Oh, I was waiting for you to bring that up again.
It has to be brought up again because it's still bad and I am still in pain.
Yeah, and we're still not arsed. Carry on.
But you looked as if you were waiting for the audience to go like echo your thoughts.
Yeah.
But yeah, I eat healthy shit. I do. I eat healthy stuff.
You just eat way too much of it. I'm not disputing that you eat healthy.
That's right.
It just goes past the point of being healthy.
Yeah, and it's to be fair, it's all the stuff I eat around the healthy stuff as well.
Yeah.
You know, the stuff outside of my 3 meals a day. The 3 meals a day, pretty
solid, yeah.
Pretty solid.
So you have a 6 at the problem.
Yeah, so when you add on an additional Mackies on the drive home from somewhere, that'd be.
I mean, I do that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, you do that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why aren't you fatter? You packing
My
metabolism?
mum smoked during pregnancy. I don't know. I don't even know if she did, to be fair. But there's got to be something wrong with me. Do you know what I mean? Like something happened. Maybe she just drank a lot of vodka or something.
What have you eaten today? What did you have?
What have I had today? I had jam and toast. Okay. This is flames to start with, by the way. We're smashing this.
Yeah, and the weather. What do you think of that?
Yeah. And my favourite colour, blue. No, I had jam and toast today, which Beth made me, which was nice. She was working from home, and I always like when Beth works from home because I can stand at the top of the stairs and ask her to make me jam and toast, and I will be annoying until she just does it.
Do you sit on the fucking after you've had a shit? Do you just go Beth, and she comes upstairs and wipe your ass?
No, don't be ridiculous.
Are you in a surrogate mother type situation?
What are you trying to imply?
Then you miss those good old days.
What days? Sorry.
Do you not remember that?
What are you talking about?
When your mum would wipe your ass for you?
No, I don't remember that.
I remember just like, no.
I always forget last Tuesday. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I never. I don't. Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Yes, I had jam and toast, and then I had mini sausage rolls. Do you know the ones that you get in like a bag of 100 for like £1? I had some of those with skin on fries.
You're a child.
And I had 2 slices of tiger bread, which I made Beth cut for me. Because, well, I say made.
Asked.
Like, I asked her because I knew she would shout at me at the way I cut it. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Because it's like fresh bread, and if I'd cut that wrong.
Elaborate.
I don't know how to elaborate.
You just cut it too thick or too thin, or
I probably wouldn't really cut it at all.
You've done it basically.
I just probably squeeze it all down.
You did it wrong once. She made a comment, and you've lent into it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to do it wrong again, babe. Just so that she fucking.
I'm glad you're getting it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So that's what I had, and then and now I'm having the Monster. I used to wonder why I'm knackered today, isn't it?
Yeah, because there's no nutrition.
Yeah.
Have you ever had any fruit
Today?
No, just in general.
In general, yeah.
Have you ever gone through like phases of trying to eat better?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
I did a bit.
Do you think biscuits are one of your 5 a day? Are you a biscuit fiend?
No, I'm all right with biscuits. I forget they exist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have
and then
to
when I
erase
see them
them.
when I see them in the cupboard, big drama show, mate. I'll have 9.
I know. I have to erase them from my memory. Like you said, forget they don't exist. Just blank them out.
I put them behind stuff.
Because if I get a packet, it's just gone. Who has free biscuits?
You get what?
A packet of biscuits?
I was trying to be like Ishan, sorry.
Oh.
Okay,
yeah. It took me a while then.
You did that to us on this.
Like, I can't just, like, I don't understand those people who have the discipline. Fuck, like, healthy eating and shit. Who has the discipline to have biscuits in the house and only take, like, 3 out the packet?
Only 3?
Yeah, some people will take 3 out.
It's usually 2 that people have, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah. But I had 5 last night.
I was judging. I couldn't even fathom only having 2.
No.
That's how bad I am with the old biscuits, especially Christmas time. Fucking biscuits.
Christmas doesn't exist though, really. Like that's not a thing. Like diets and stuff don't exist around.
Yeah,
Christmas.
exactly. That's when the biscuits come out. That's when you embrace it. Oh, the boxes are on offer.
Yeah.
You go in.
Have you ever, like, when you were growing up, like, your mum's gone shopping on the 14th of December and you've ate the matchmakers and they're the Christmas matchmakers.
You just go.
You drank a bottle of the Christmas Coke. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That Christmas shop, mate. Did you like growing up? Fucking. I don't want to. I hope this doesn't embarrass me, mum. Shouldn't embarrass me, mum. Should be proud of doing this shit. But we were like coupons would get saved all year, and then the food shop.
Yeah, the food shop costs absolutely nothing. Yeah, that's power.
Because it'd get coupon the fuck out of, and we just it was the most full the fridge ever was, and that was like the best part of Christmas. I'm not asked about presents. I'm all about the food. Are you a big Christmas head? We haven't had Christmas on the podcast, have we?
Yeah. I suppose we're coming up to this. Is this our first Christmas? Yeah,
this is our first Christmas as a podcast.
Oh, that's exciting, isn't it? Yeah, no, I really am. Yeah. It's honestly pathetic. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's so tragic how much I'm into it. Like, I try to delay it for as long as I can because once those decorations go up, I'm done, man.
Well,
like, everything's a write-off. I was sat at Beth's mum and dad's. We go to hers every year, and I said to them, I was like, "Can we talk about Christmas?" And they were like. They were like, "What's to talk about?"
I'm just sad and I want cheering up.
I just want to know what's happening.
Oh, the plan for it.
And they were like, "Well, probably the same as last year. I hate to disappoint you." I was like, "No, that's not disappointing. That's perfect. Exactly like last year."
That's what you like.
The argument with a dad over the games, amazing, amazing. I want it all to be. I want the simmering tension to build until it's at a climax when we're all a bit too drunk, and then
there's nothing better than like a fucking boss Christmas. That is absolutely ruined by the drunken arguments at the end of it.
Yeah.
I was the root cause of one of them a couple of years back in my family. And I just, I woke up in the morning and I just had drunken voicemails off my brother repeatedly going like, "You apologise to my mum now because you've upset my mum." And I must have pissed him off and her off that much. She was no longer my mum. She was just his, do you know. And do you know when those situations where you are absolutely the root cause of all the issues and you just have to own it. Well, I didn't. I just kind of ignored it, played it off, laughed at that voicemail, and then just pretended it never happened. Yeah, no, I get that. I like I say, I'm a big Christmas guy. Yeah. Like, I love the music and everything. The only thing I can't stand is when like you go into Tesco and you're doing like the big shop before Christmas, and then that playlist plays through 4 times, and you've heard the Pogues 4 times. Like within, that's in food shop.
Yeah, like what is the first Christmas songs that comes to your head that you like? First one.
Oh, you put me on.
If you don't have one, what are you talking about? You could have asked me that in May. I'd have had 4 ready for you.
The best Christmas song? That's a boss question, and I want to give the right answer.
There's only one right answer.
In your opinion, of course, there is.
It's a complete fact. No one can argue with it.
All right. Can I guess what I think yours is?
Go on.
Mistletoe and Wine by Cliff Richard.
You absolute paedophile. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Sir Cliff. You don't like Sir Cliff?
To say it's the best, though. That's where I draw the line.
I said I think it's your favourite. I didn't say it was the best.
But my point is that my favourite is the best one, and it's not up for debate.
East 17.
No.
Maybe if
No.
That makes
I had a white
Rebecca
coat once, and I got called
angry.
East 17, and I didn't know where to go.
Stay now.
Yeah, I didn't wear it again. I was genuinely, I was absolutely fuming. I was
That's gonna be
walking
the
to
worst
work and they went,
music
look at
video.
E17 here. And I was absolutely foaming. I
not
literally
even
put it on the
Christmassy.
hook and then didn't wear it at lunch or anything. I went out in the cold. I was fucking fuming.
How the fuck did they make out? Why is that a Christmas song? They just, it's like the producer just went, hey, lash some jingle bells on that.
Yeah.
We'll release it December. It's got nothing to do with fucking
Yeah.
Christmas at all. The music video is just them singing at the camera while there's like a black snowy landscape in the background. Doesn't make it Christmassy.
Yeah.
So best Christmas song.
Well, I mean, what do you think is the best one? And I'll tell you that you're wrong.
I'm a big fan of. I like a lot, you know. I do like a lot. I don't want to say Fairy Tale of New York.
No,
because it's so basic. No, but
no,
I do
it's
love
awful.
It.
It's awful.
It's not though. I love it. I
It's
actually love
awful.
It. I just
It's
grew up
terrible.
really
People
enjoying
like it
it
because it says the word in it. That's so pathetic. It is so
That's
pathetic.
not why I like it.
And okay, it's
It's
not
why
why
I
you
love
like
it.
it, but it's why.
It's not.
But it's why so many people like it. It's so pathetic.
Do you think?
Yeah.
No, I think it's just like
They call it, oh, you scumbag. That,
No, what I
people
like
just love to belt that out.
What I actually like about it is because all the Christmas songs are like, yeah, it's happy, but as we just talked about, then it's not all the time, and I think it's like two people who quite clearly despise each other. I just like that it sounds like a happy festive Christmas song. People play it at Christmas time, but it's not. It's just a song about misery. I think that's
all songs like that though. People just love. People only like them because there's a word in it that they're not really allowed to say.
Yeah, and they want an excuse to
I
say
shouldn't have actually said the word. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said it.
Well, you'd never said it.
Said what?
Exactly.
But like, let's say like the M words in Paris. If that was people in Paris, it's not a hit.
That's true.
That's not a hit if it's people in Paris.
Well, I mean,
Any song that has a bad
hit?
word in
Is
it.
it a hit? Would you say it's a hit?
Huh?
Is it a hit? That song?
I feel like it's racist to say it's not a hit.
Oh, don't you do this to me because I'll start questioning myself.
What's your favourite Christmas song?
Like.
You can't think of any, that's the problem.
No, I can't. I'm just thinking of ones and going, no. Like, All I Want for Christmas, Mariah Carey. No, it's too basic. I don't want to say Last Christmas, George Michael. No.
This is tragic.
Help me.
The best one, and it's not up for debate. It just isn't up for debate. You cannot argue with me on it.
I'm going to. That's
You're
what
not.
this podcast is.
You're not.
I might love it. I'm going to argue with you about it, lad.
Stop giving our fucking MO away. Step Into Christmas by Elton John. You're not beating it. You're not beating it.
It's a fucking banger.
It's an absolute
It's
banger.
an
It's got a bit of
undeniable.
everything. It's got everything you could possibly want from a song. It's all there. It's all there. Gets you fucking vibes going straight away. Then it has a little bit of a slow bit. It's like, mate, it's fire.
It is undeniable. I can't.
No one's beating it. You can't beat it.
Is there any that absolutely great on you? You mentioned Fairy Tale. Is there anything that you
I don't like
fucking
that
hate?
one. I don't really like the Mariah Carey one, to be
Do
honest.
you not?
No,
That's a
Beth told me
banger.
the other day. Do you like those really shit like DJ breakdowns that you get where they like
The
fucking combine two songs together and stuff?
Yeah.
Fucking so she was watching a TikTok and somebody did Mariah Carey where it goes, all I want for Christmas is you. Dun, dun, dun. Soldier Boy.
Oh, fucking.
He put Soldier Boy with Mariah Carey's Christmas tune and they just fucking combined it. Mate, so funny. Of all the things I expected her to say, it was Soldier Boy was right at the bottom of that list.
The crowd
So
went
funny.
wild.
Yeah.
I've got
Somebody put on TikTok, sorry to interrupt,
It's okay.
someone like, there was an account that I followed for ages. I've not seen it in so long, so maybe it's gone. But a guy was just like talking about how DJs can add anything to a song before a drop and it will still go hard.
Yeah.
It would be like a drop building, like it just goes EA Sports. It's in the game.
people go fucking
So
sick.
pathetic, man.
I know.
I love it. I love shit like that.
So, how do you feel about like? So, I don't want to. This could be considered defamation of character. Rebecca has put. So, what's the date? What's the date today?
It is the, excuse me,
So what,
27th, I believe. 28th. 28th today.
Okay. So, Rebecca has put her Christmas deckies up last weekend.
Okay.
So she's put the tree up last weekend.
Okay.
Thoughts?
You're not going to like it. Beth has been wanting to put ours up for the past week or so. Last year, we put ours up on probably around the 15th of November because we just bought the house and we were very excited and wanted to make it all Christmassy and festive.
That's
and
pretty early. That's pretty.
yeah, it's
fucking
very early. Very, very early. Some would argue too early.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people. But she's been wanting to put them up for a while. But obviously, as you know, I've been very busy. Been doing some stuff. Can we tell them?
No.
Can we tell them?
No.
We can't tell them?
I don't want to tell them.
Not tell them, but like hint at telling them.
No. Just wait and see.
We've got some big plans. That's all I'm saying. We're dead excited, but we've been working hard on them, and I've not been available to put the Christmas decorations up and whatnot. So she's been furious at me. But yeah, I'm one of those people that would.
So you are actually keen on the early days?
Oh yeah. Why would you not? Don't get me wrong. December 27th, get them the fuck out of my house because it's Aaron's birthday now. It's Aaron's Christmas.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You've got my dad had these issues. His birthday, 2nd
Get those
of January.
decorations out of this house. There's nothing standing in my shadow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to see it. Don't be taking my pictures on my birthday with a tree in the background.
Has that ever happened before?
Yeah.
Because I'm smelling trauma.
Yeah.
I detect the hints.
You're not smelling
childhood
You're
trauma.
not smelling trauma. You're smelling pine needles. That's what you're smelling, and I don't like it. I'm sick of it. Right. Soon as 27th of December hits, I want them gone at that point. By the time it gets like the 2nd, if they're not down,
you don't even
your boys
see it
got
to
beef.
New Year. You don't even see it.
Yeah, we do see it to New Year. Yeah, but your boys got.
Gives
beef.
a good fucking week.
Yeah. We see it to as far into the new year as it takes for me to gig, and then Beth will take them down while I'm at the gig. That tends to be what happens. Like that last year, like I think I did a gig on like the 3rd of January.
So you just come home and Christmas is gone.
Yeah.
But you like that.
But then it's Aaron's Christmas.
It's not
Aaron's Christmas after that.
Is that what you call?
Yeah,
your
we call it
birthday?
Christmas. We call it Christmas because somebody on TikTok went viral or on Twitter or something back in like it was one of those vines, and it was a girl going, "Merry Chrysler, Merry Christmas."
Okay.
So yeah, I just call
So
it my
it's just
Christmas
stuck.
now. It's so perfect. Joe, you have all these little words that you have.
Oh, I have.
Yeah.
Way too many, and
Doesn't
if I
Bet call
exposed
you
any
Pickle
of them.
Puss? Anyway, moving on.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of things like that will absolutely assassinate my character because everyone knows I've got street cred.
Yeah, because you got loads of that.
I
Yeah.
don't want to ruin it.
Yeah,
Any
yeah.
further.
Big Christmas fan, but like I say, once it's done, get it out the house.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it. Sick of looking at it.
I used to like.
Been up for 4 months now. Get it down.
I used to proper judge the old early Christmas deckies, proper judge it, and Rebecca's just creeped earlier and earlier the longer we've been together. And I always protest. I'm always like, no, you can't do it. It's far too early. But when it's up, I'm instantly just dead happy. Like, there's nothing cozier than fucking tree light in the, you know what I mean? It beats any fucking lamp. It just sets a vibe, doesn't it?
I get dead sad every year because we just don't have the money to be able to buy the decorations that I want. You know what I mean? I want that tree. I want the tree, mate. Do you know what I mean? The tree that people see and they go, fucking hell, that's a tree, that, mate. I want that tree.
Got it at the back of your house. No one's going to fucking see it unless they're in your garden, casing the joint to rob it.
I mean, I will post it on Instagram.
What makes it that tree in your eyes?
They're
all the fucking same in
It's
my
not
eyes.
sparse. It's not sparse. You don't want a sparse tree like that fucking thing there. You don't want that. You know what I mean? That's some people have a Christmas tree that looks like that.
But you don't want it.
Some people have a
either.
Christmas tree that looks like that.
No, they don't.
They need to
lad.
kill themselves
No, they
immediately.
Don't. They don't.
They
That's
put that
just-
up in the fucking.
Orphans in Disney films have a Christmas tree like that. That's not a real thing.
He's right there.
Oh shit. Soz
But yeah, I don't want no sparse tree. I want a big fluffy thing. What looks like you could hug it. You know what I mean? Don't want tinsel on it. Don't miss me with your tinsel.
that died with the 90s.
What sort of paedophile has tinsel on
I
the
used
tree?
to love a tinsel tree as a kid.
Don't
It looks
piss me
so
off,
bad
mate.
now.
What,
Yeah.
Pathetic.
Rebecca removed the
Pathetic
tinsel
decision.
from our trees when
Yeah.
she came into our life.
Oh, we've got some tinsel. And do you know the picture frame? We've put one on one side, and it's drooping in the middle.
That fireplace. Did you ever have the garlands from the ceiling?
I didn't have a dad.
Your mum can climb up a ladder, can't she?
No,
Yeah.
she's quite literally in a wheelchair. So
Okay. Never heard that Christmas song. Let's move on. But yeah,
all I want for Christmas is 2 new legs.
I thought you were going to say it, Dad.
Yeah, that too.
But yeah, I've been judging. I was judging Rebecca for putting the deckies up early, but do you know what? It's fucking boss. And she does she's doing 7 Christmas trees this year. She's done 4 already, and it's not even.
How many
December
other
yet.
partners has she got?
She does the one in our, because obviously we live with Beck's mum and dad. She does the one in our room because we've got our own tree.
Got your own tree in
Yeah,
your
we've got our
bedroom.
own fucking tree in the bedroom.
Hasn't got a place to live that's his own, but he's got a tree.
No, and we got a dead skinny one because we were living in that. We thought being in a mum and dad's would be a much more temporary thing, and then as the years have gone by and we're still fucking there, Rebecca's just like, I want me big tree. We had to get the big tree out of storage. We've got a big fuck off Christmas tree in the bedroom, but to be fair, it looks sick. She does our one. She did her mate's one. That's 2. She's done my mum's, and then my mum wanted one in the living room as well, like a smaller one. So she's done 2.
Does she get used, or does she just enjoy doing them?
She fucking loves
I
it,
love
lad.
Christmas. Fucking can't stand putting the decorations up though.
And she takes over
I just
to the
want them
point
to be
where
done.
I don't do it at all. And I feel bad. I repeatedly go, would you like any help? And she's like, no, it's fine. But that's what her voice says. What her mind is saying is, you fucking dare touch that decoration because I know exactly where I want to put it.
Yeah.
You better stay out of my fucking way.
I don't enjoy doing the decorations. I will admit as well that like since getting older, like I love Christmas. Like I'm so pathetic when it comes to it. Like you'll see me jumping. I'm up. Okay, I still struggle to get to sleep because Santa's coming on Christmas Eve. You know what I mean? I'll be in bed at like 2, sat there like, oh my God, I get presents soon. But now the older I get and the less money we have, the more Christmas can fuck off. Do you know what I mean? I finally sort of get what people are saying about why they don't like Christmas. Because for me, it could be in 5 more months and I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
When it's here, I'm excited, I'm buzzing. But it's so unreasonably expensive every year that it's like it can... I wouldn't mind if it was still August now.
How old are you again?
25.
25. So
I look like at my least in my 40s, don't I?
Fuck off. Fuck off. Yeah, you. Fuck off.
For those of you not understanding, Liam had a comment on last week's episode that said, wait, Liam's 31. I thought he was at least in his mid-40s, and I have never been happier.
You're just mean. It's just mean. There's all jokes, and I know that we have banter and stuff. It's just mean. It's unnecessarily mean. I'm not even bothered.
How old do you reckon you look?
I reckon I've got youthful exuberance.
Right. You've pulled your back out. How old do you reckon you look?
Pre-back? Or post-back?
Pre-op page.
I reckon I don't know. I reckon like mid-20s.
You look like you're in your mid-20s?
Mid to late 20s, yeah.
Mid to late 20s. Yeah.
What do you think?
What's that lens doing to you? That someone thinks you're mid-40s, but you think you're mid-20s?
I think I look mid-20s. Don't you think I've got a baby face?
Not really, no.
Oh,
no.
Fuck off, lad.
You just look like you've seen shit.
Well, I have.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be doing this if I had a normal life.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. You've seen a lot of shit. We won't go into it. How old do you think I look? I get that I've looked a specific age.
You look young as fuck. Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah. You look like you still take Beth on dates to Nando's. That's what you look like.
I mean, what's wrong with that? Thereby proving your point.
Literally everything's wrong.
Yeah, I genuinely, I've had quite a lot of, because I've looked, like you say, I look young now, but that's because I guess I'm older at 25. But like, I looked like this age when I was 18.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like people used to say to me in work, like, how old I'd say guess, and they'd go, 24 when I was 19. I'd be like fucking fuming. Yeah. But then as I got to 24, they'd still guess 24.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean.
So I'm going to be one of those
that.
people that looks 25 until I'm 40, and then when I hit 41, I will look 96.
Yeah. Have you hit the age yet where you're happy to get socks for Christmas?
Oh yeah, I got them last 3 years running.
It just says a lot, doesn't it? It just says a lot about your point. I will, but if someone gets me new underwear for Christmas, I fucking love it.
I wear my penguin socks year round. Because my polar bear socks, because they're my warm feet socks.
If you want something, you just if you can afford it, you just buy it, don't you?
Yeah.
You don't really want for anything.
This is the first year I've wanted for something. I got trainers. That's what I've said last week when we went out with Beth.
But even then, that's like a practical thing. It's like, I need shoes, and I don't want to spend my own money on them.
Yeah.
So I'd like them for Christmas. It's not like, oh yeah, I want a PlayStation 5. Do you know what I mean?
Have you got any ridiculous present traditions in your
traditions?
In your life? Yeah. We're heavy on the Christmas. If you're not a fan of Christmas, then I apologise. But also, why are you being a fucking gimp and not being a fan of Christmas?
Yeah, you fucking Scrooge. Not really. Not
I've
any
got
weird
a few
traditions. Go on.
I've got a few. So every year, might not happen this year actually, because we've set a limit and we're actually sticking to it this year. So it might not happen because I've already sort of spent up. But every year,
that dickhead that always goes over.
Oh, we go way over. But this year we're not doing. Like we've
set
been
the limit. We were like, we're not going to get each other anything, and I
think the limit last year was like 150, and I spent like 400 quid. Like we just get silly, man. So but then you've got to let them know because if she spends less, fuming. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but now it sounds like you've manipulated her into spending more.
No, because she would do the same. Like if you have a limit, if you set a limit with your partner and then you go over that limit, there's not a single bit of your being that's not telling him, because secretly you want them to go over as well.
No, I'd only tell to go like, honestly, I am fine, and don't get me.
No, I do the same,
Bullshit.
Secretly, you want them to go over, but you also know that if they don't go over, they will know that they've not gone over, and you told them that you went over. You know
Who's gone over what? I'm lost in the over of it.
But like,
all.
if I spend 200 quid and we've set a limit of 150, and I tell you that I've spent 200 quid, and I've given you 3 weeks notice of that, and you've not gone over, you're a bad person.
Lad, this is all mindfuck shit. Just
I've gone over. I've told you I've gone over on the present.
Are we doing presents?
We are doing presents, of course. Yeah.
What's our budget?
Huh?
What's our budget?
Shit. I don't know. 50 quid?
No, fuck that's too much.
40 quid?
Too much.
Is that it?
I've already spent a tenner on you.
Right, brilliant. Yeah, so I've already found something that's 30 as well. So
fuck, I've got to buy what? I've got to buy 3 times as much.
Yeah. Well, it's 50 quid.
I have bought you a Christmas present already.
Lovely. Sick. The reason I ask about the present traditions, every year so the first year, the reason we went together, basically Beth's friend Jess, dead sound, like Joe, that's so rare as well. Do you know what I mean? Like my ex-girlfriend's friends, they could have ceased to exist and I wouldn't have been bothered. Do you know what I mean?
That doesn't mean it's rare. In your personal experience, it's 50-50.
It's quite stereotypical though to say that like I don't get along with my girlfriend's friends. They are gimps. Do you know what I mean?
Again, you've got a 50% rate there, aren't you?
No, I've had my
other girlfriends. Oh, you surprised me.
Yeah. That's your first gift. But yeah, like it's not uncommon to not get a lot. Like, who's coming around? Brilliant.
No,
Do you know what I mean?
know.
Whereas if Jess is coming around, I'm like, oh sick. Yeah, Jess is dead sound, and like all of her friends are so sound. To be fair, and I went to the Trafford Centre the first year me and Beth got together because I wanted to buy her some slutty underwear. But
a present for you.
Yeah. But I am one of those boys, and I don't know what women wear, and I didn't want to get it wrong. So, because I want it to be practical, but also sexy. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to, if I'm spending money, I want it to actually want to wear it. You know what I mean? Because you've all got that stuff that Beck puts on in the bedroom, and she wears it for about 8 minutes. You know what I mean? Because it's so uncomfortable. It's boring.
I don't think it's the discomfort. I think it's the impatience of me. Don't you find that you're like, it's nice to...
Yeah, but sometimes you get the crotchless stuff.
Nice underwear is nice, but then it's literally as soon as you see it, you're like, yeah, that's boss. That take it off now.
You get the crotchless stuff though, don't you? And like she could keep that on throughout, but then like you just even still, 5 minutes in, you're like, I can't. She's not wearing it for long.
It's
anyway,
not so much a comfort thing.
So I'd go to the Trafford Centre with Jess, and we bought her something nice. Fast forward a year, I wanted to do that again, and I still didn't know what to buy. I don't know I don't know what I'm feeling for, and I feel weird. Do you know what I mean? I'm in Ann Summers. I'm buying the stuff. I don't know. Just odd. So we went again, and then it just became a tradition, and we've gone like every year since.
Sussed that lad.
She's literally just got engaged.
Proper sus that, innit?
Yeah, proper sus. Yeah.
What do you think? Comment. I think it's sus, mate.
Yeah. so sus that every year Beth's well aware of it. We actually take a little picture, and we've got pictures. I've got pictures on my phone of it. We're like, we're brow in hand.
Oh, lad, you've just reminded me of another fucking childhood trauma, like of a weird Christmas tradition.
Okay.
My dad used to put a bauble on the tree every year that was clear, and it'd have a pair of knickers in it for me mum. And every single year it would go on the tree. And on Christmas Day, he'd pull it off the tree and give me mum this present. And he'd be like, oh, you can't believe you didn't see it, Joe, on the tree. That was the whole thing. And I'm becoming aware that he was buying me mum knickers, and I was well aware of it.
Ah.
Is that odd?
Yeah. Usually it's a stocking by the fireplace, not some gruns on the tree. Yeah. That's a much different...
With lights on the fire and grunts on the tree, it's time to rejoice for the knickers we see. Grunts on the tree.
Liam? Where's Liam?
Sniffing me mum's grundies before they've been given to her.
Have you had to take over that tradition from your dad now, though?
That tradition died with him.
Here's your G-string gun.
That died with him. And she's told us as well, the most heartbreaking thing she told us since she died, she was like, every year I knew he'd put them on the tree, and every year I had to act surprised because he was buzzing with himself that he'd put it on the tree when we were all putting the tree up.
Could probably fucking
And that
smell
had
him.
not been... They win! What, he'd worn them before giving them to her?
You never know.
So what were your presents, lad?
No, the tradition was obviously I got Beth the underwear. Like I said, I don't know if it'll happen this year because Jess has moved to Leeds. And chances are I'm not going to see her all that much over Christmas, so it might not make it happen. But every year since me and Beth have sort of got together, I've bought her mum a calendar for her office. She doesn't use the fucking... stuck in the 90s, doesn't use a fucking Google Calendar or anything like that. So she has a calendar. But part of the fun of that is I get to buy her ones that are ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like the first year I got her... not kidding. I got it from the Edinburgh Fringe Festival in August. This is how much thought I put into this. And it was just a bunch of shirtless men in kilts.
No, I was with you when you bought it.
Yes, of course you
I
were.
remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah, so you carried on doing
Oh,
this.
yeah, I've carried on the tradition, yeah.
I thought that was from Beth.
No. And then the year after, I got ones that had pigeons on it.
Oh,
it's
she was
like
gutted.
a photo, like just a nice pigeon on each one.
Oh, you're not going to get me a Scotsman calendar again, are you? She's definitely wanting one. She gets a fucking flock of pigeons.
Yeah, there was just like some pigeons are pretty cute though.
Some
of them were like pretty pigeons.
I've never gone, what July's looking banging.
Yeah. Some of the pigeons. Like, did you ever do
that? A dove
which,
pigeon?
which pigeon's my birthday? The Taurus one's awful. Where's the Libra one? It's awful. Forget Pisces, more pigeon, am I right? But yeah, so I got her a pigeon one, and she was like, "Why the fuck have you got me a pigeon one?" Like, I could understand the Scottish kilts one. Some of them were handsome men, I could understand, but why a pigeon? And I went, "Well, it was that our Ronan Keating." And she went, "Why was it that our Ronan Keating?" And it became like this running joke all day, and now this year she's getting Ronan Keating.
Okay.
It's not been mentioned
what if
since like, huh?
She
doesn't watch this. Mate, we've talked about shagging her daughter. She doesn't watch this. Are you joking?
You said that we've talked about it as if we've...
yeah. We've talked about when we double team Beth.
We planned it out.
So why do you think he's got a bad back? You know what I mean?
I feel uncomfortable just having this conversation. Love you, Beth.
Don't say that. So yeah, she doesn't watch this. She's not mentioned the Ronan Keating thing since. It's just not been mentioned, so it's going to be like oh my god, fucking hell, remember that. It's going to be funny. But yeah, every year I get her a more ridiculous calendar.
Have you got the next year's mapped out?
No, but what I do is when I go and buy the next one, I plan next year's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I knew that Ronan Keating was going to be next year.
Yeah.
And now that's why I planted the seed of making it a running joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So she'll go, that thing we share.
Because you could get like a cute little doggo, but you don't do that. You don't get a cute doggo. Imagine getting a calendar for somebody and be like, "Oh, it's got dashings on it. Kill yourself." You want to get some sort of reptile, mate. You want to get a calendar of dick pics. That's what you want. Yeah, that'd be so funny.
Reptile.
But it's got to be the most ridiculous is the better. You know what I mean?
Like, I mean, to be honest, my calendar game is not as strong as yours. I can't remember last time I seen one of these calendars. No, I know that they still sold shit like that.
Yeah, of course. You have a little pop-up store in the Trafford Centre over here. Oh, mate, educate yourself. I'm done with you.
I don't really go out shopping.
Educate yourself. It's fucking embarrassing. What's up, guys? The podcast is growing and we're dead happy, but we need your help.
What we need is for you to start sending us in your most embarrassing moments, the worst things that you've ever done to yourself or someone else, and most importantly, what you want to get off your chest.
So email us in at spreadnegativitypod@gmail.com, and if it's not shit, we'll read it out in a future episode. But I've got faith in you. It'll be fine. Pause it here. Go and send us something in, and then we'll read it out. Do it.
And as always, if you could like, comment, and subscribe, give us 5-star ratings on all the platforms that'll let you do it. It just means that more people will find us, and it's a big, big help.
Like we said, the podcast is growing quicker than we expected, and we're buzzing with the support. We really are, but we want to grow bigger. If you can, please keep telling your friends about us. Drop the link to the episode into your group chats and help us spread more negativity. You're the greatest. We love you. Let's get back to the episode. Features?
You can shove your features up your fucking arse like that. I'm doing features today.
Okay.
Yeah, you better believe it. I didn't even have the conviction to back up my own.
What's your feature?
Yeah, well, I've got an update for you.
Your fucking features won't fucking do. They don't match the solidness of my features, mate.
I have beautiful.
I've got features coming out my bell end, mate. What you fucking?
Need to see evidence of this. No, I have I have an update.
Look at us like fucking two knobheads in Starbucks here.
Have you got the Wi-Fi password? So I've got an update on Operation Liverpool City Council.
Oh, well, yeah, fucking hell. We'll better leave the listener submissions then. Jesus Christ.
Mate, this is fucking... these issues are important. I do this for the people.
So tired of it. Get to the point.
It's not just for me.
Get
it's
to
for
the point.
People, we are one. Okay.
Get to the point.
Right. So as the last time we picked up Operation Liverpool City Council,
I remember.
I wrote a strongly worded email in complaint about these excessive parking charges. In summary, for anyone who's not up to date with Liverpool City Council, I apologise in advance for everyone who is up to date and is sick of fucking airing.
And I apologise in advance to anyone listening to the podcast.
In general. They're charging me 20p extra every single time I park. They're not declaring it. It's not written down anywhere. And I'm being charged 20p extra. It's my aim to get this money back for me and for the people. Everyone who suffered my fate, I want to be refunded. That's my aim.
Mm-hmm.
Big ambitions.
You don't say.
I'm an ambitious guy. Everyone knows that about me.
Yeah.
So
what, have you sent another email? Have they replied?
No, they just replied, so I got a reply from the original one.
They've actually responded to you. That's fucking brilliant.
Yep. So I got Dear Liam, thank you for your email. I am sorry to read of your dissatisfaction with the phone and pay parking scheme. Yeah, he's not sorry at all, innit? That's a lie. The phone and pay administrative charges on top of the parking tariffs are 20p for the initial parking session, which is always declared, and I'm not disputing, but also optional charges such as 10p for a confirmation text.
Fuck off.
10p for a reminder text. 10p for extending a parking session where permitted. So these charges I've been complaining about are optional.
You fucking knobhead.
So
the last fucking 12 weeks of this pod has been fucking... It's all been steering. This ship has been steered towards your fucking shite ocean of Liverpool City Council bullshit. And this entire time, you could have gone into the app and just unchecked a box.
So that's exactly what I did. After reading this email, I went in the app and I saw 2 boxes. And yes, they were ticked. And yes, I unticked them. I admitted, I felt defeated. I didn't admit defeat, though. The email said, if you wish to make a formal complaint in relation to these fees,
you didn't look at the app.
Please use the link below and you will receive a response within 10 working days. Now I have completed, I've clicked that link and I completed it because I thought I fucking made a promise that I was going to try.
What's the formal complaint that you didn't read?
So essentially my formal complaint is that
my bad.
I never tick these boxes myself. Or they must have been an automatic thing, and it might be in terms and conditions, but I did not tick these boxes myself. It is not clear on the app, and it is not displayed. However, plot twist.
Okay.
So I untick these boxes. I park up today for today's recording.
Uh-huh.
When it's displayed, you know, the parking the app's actually working rather than the phone thing, and it lists it. It does still have the 10p optional SMS charge on there, despite me unticking the box. And then on top of that, they still charge me the extra. So they still charge me the same that they always do. So fuck these. So when I did click this link, I was a bit of a Billy bullshitter trying to get me money back. But I'm justified and the point's been proven today. I'm going to take this to court.
Court?
Yeah, you can speak to my lawyer. He sat opposite me like, and he doesn't really want to
give a shit about the story.
He doesn't really want to defend the case.
Not part of the case.
Yeah, so that's the update. That's the update. We're getting there. We're getting further along. And by further along, I mean 1 email's been sent and 1 reply has been received.
And that's it. That's the entire update. So they're optional charges. You've what's the word? Optionally opted. Good word. Opted to not pay those anymore, but you've still been charged for them. The plot thickens.
Yeah, I know.
Can I do my features now?
Scumbags. No. I've got a listener submission as well.
Okay, sick.
If you want it.
Yeah. I've got an update on last week's story.
Which one?
The sister that's been shagging the boyfriend's ex fucking...
It's not even that big a deal. I don't even know why you fucking...
Well, I have an update.
All right, okay.
And we'll do that in a minute.
All right, okay.
I just wanted to prepare you that I've got an update and I'm excited about it.
Juicy.
So
I don't think we've had one of these in a while. This is an embarrassing moment. So we haven't had an embarrassed moment sent in a little while. This is from a listener called Michael. So it says,
Big Mike.
Don't presume his size. Hiya, lads. Hiya, lads. Just thought I'd write in and tell you about one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. It all started being a great day. It was a Sunday, the Lord's Day, and I'd cooked my family a beast of a leg of lamb for the Sunday roast.
Sounds like a fat person thing to do, to be fair.
Man after my own heart. That's what I like to do on a Sunday. After conquering the perfect Sunday meal, I'd hit peak relaxation. Not long after dinner, I went about stripping the last of the meat from the leg for butties the following day, and it was then.
What a man.
Yeah, that's what. Legendary behaviour.
Yeah,
that,
the Boxing Day turkey butties. Ah, you've got me
any
too excited for
leftover
Christmas.
roast
We're putting
meat.
that tree up tonight, babe.
You roast more. Putting that tree up tonight, babe. So I went about stripping the last of the meat from the leg for butties the following day, and it was then that an idea came to me. I thought I would build up some good karma for the week ahead and knock around next door to give my neighbour's dog this humongous lamb bone as a Sunday treat. He was
he's a thoughtful guy.
Gem. He was such a lovely dog and followed my neighbour like a shadow. They were two peas in a pod, and it always made me happy to see them together. I knock around, bearing my gift, and I was greeted by a rather glum-looking neighbour who informed me that the dog had died on Saturday morning. He couldn't.
Has he killed the dog?
So he goes to give the dog this treat on Sunday, thinking he's doing a good thing.
Oh, and the dog's not alive anymore.
The dog died the day before.
Oh, okay.
And the owners opened the door, like miserable. He says he couldn't contain his grief and started bawling his eyes out there and then. Needless to say, I wanted the ground to swallow me up, and I just stood there speechless before I finally managed to say something. Unfortunately, all I could think of saying was to ask him if he still wanted the bone. What would you do, lad? You're just holding a bone and he tells you the dog's dead. What you do? You don't want the bone anymore, do you?
I suppose, yeah. It's like when you go around your mates' tea and they've made shit food, though. You just have to pretend to want it. You know what I mean? So I think out of politeness, even if my dog had died, I'd be like, yeah, I'll still take it.
Do you take the bone?
Huh?
Do you take the bone? Like if you're the guy whose dog's just died?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Just to be polite, don't you?
And then what, put it in your rubbish?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Nah, fuck that.
Would you not?
No, I wouldn't take the bone, me. I'd go, no, you're all right, mate. I wouldn't laugh, probably.
Yeah.
I'd probably be devastated.
Yeah, probably be absolutely heartbroken.
But yeah, love the pod and thanks for letting me get this off my chest. So it was an embarrassing moment and off your chest all rolled into one.
It's so funny.
It
would have been even better if he'd killed the dog.
I mean...
It wouldn't have been better. I thought what you were going to say is the lamb bone, like, somehow killed the dog.
It's mad you bring that up because it just reminded me of a fact I didn't even know existed. He fully well could have. He thought he was doing a good thing by giving... You're not supposed to give dogs cooked bones because they're brittle and they can, like, you know, the splinters and stuff, and they can cut them up inside. You're only supposed to give dogs, like, raw bones. So, like, and same with cats and stuff. People give them, like, chicken bones and stuff. You shouldn't be fucking doing that.
So what you're telling me is that Mike nearly killed a dog, but the dog was already dead.
Yeah. And I'm only just realising
do you know what? Like, what if I wanted to be like a murderer and I planned to kill you?
Like a murderer?
Yeah, what if I wanted to be a murderer and that, and I planned to kill you?
Yeah.
But, like, you would already been killed before I got there. I'm still a murderer. I was going to do it anyway.
No, you're not. You're not still a murderer. Do you know what you are, though? Fucking devastated.
Why?
Because you wanted to see the life leave my eyes for the last time.
I don't know, though, because sometimes, like, if... I don't think that that's always the case. Like,
Of course it is.
No, because, like, if someone's annoying me and I just want them to go away, I don't necessarily want to see them die, but I wouldn't be...
You're planning their murder in this scenario, Aaron. You've just told me you're planning their murder. You want to see them dead. You want to feel them die. You want to feel them die.
No, I don't.
You want to put your hands on them and you want to feel them die.
This has gone too far now, and YouTube might not like this.
Just replace the word D with a G.
This is... If this was shot in a cave, this wouldn't be unrecognisable, this clip.
I was going to do an accent then.
Yeah, were you? Anyway, I've got an update.
Yeah, features. You got those features, lad. Yeah, you always
do
them.
When you do features.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't remember, a lady emailed in last week and she basically said that her sister's got a new boyfriend, brought him round to meet the family. Everything was good. Everyone was happy until the boyfriend walked in and she discovered that she had dated him in the past and he turned out to be a proper knobhead, didn't like him, didn't work out well. He slept with her sister and her best friend and all this sort of shit. Like, big drama show, wasn't it?
Well, big drama show in your eyes.
Well, this is it. So if you don't remember, Liam was that he didn't see the problem with sleeping with someone that you slept with your sister.
Still don't.
He still doesn't, which, you know, says for you need to know about. Because, I mean, when I was on Tinder, I had some pretty decent luck. You know what I mean? I wouldn't call it luck. Some of them were quite difficult to be around.
I'm pretty sure I saw your spine shiver then.
Pull me back out. I'm not a massive shithouse, am I? So, you were directly saying that no big deal. Just go and shag him anyway. Let it be. No one's bothered. My argument was that it's a bit weird and women tend to not... I was going to sneeze. I'm okay.
I thought you were going to dab. Women tend to not.
So, yeah, you were of the opinion that it's not a big deal. No. I thought it was a bit weird, and most women would probably agree that it was a bit weird.
I wouldn't presume.
No, of course not. Of course. Yeah, I'm a terrible person. Anyway, I've got an update, and you're wrong.
No. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. Go on, let me. Before I become very firm in mine, I would like to hear.
So it says, "Hey boys, following on from last week, I took your advice and told my sister everything. She's really weirded out by it, but says that she loves him, insists that he's changed, and wants to move past it. They've only known each other for 3 weeks. She says they're already planning their lives together and even want to have kids. I don't know what sort of dystopian world I'm living in, but she's insane, and I might end up being the auntie to a kid whose dad I've shagged." Thanks for the advice. I'm going to go and throw up. So that's the update. Plain and simple. She went out and told him. So told her, rather.
Yeah.
And the sister...
Honesty's the best policy.
Sister says she's weirded out by it, but she's also a fucking lunatic because she's planning a life away with somebody after 3 weeks.
Yeah, okay, right. She was open. I think she did the right thing by just telling her about it because I don't think there's any biggie that they've both shagged the same guy. However, planning a life with someone after 3 weeks, planning on having a kid with someone after 3 weeks, in my opinion, bit extreme.
You don't say?
Yeah. Bit extreme.
I just love the idea of her, you know, one day marrying this man. And does anyone have a reason why these two should not be married? The dad stands up. Yeah, he shagged half my fucking family. Fuming. First my daughter, then my other daughter. Now my missus as well, I think, because she's been cheating on me for years. He just starts losing his fucking mind. He starts losing. Oh my God. Just everyone sniggering around the table. Does anyone have a reason why they shouldn't be married? I can give you a view.
Well, just because they've talked about it, do you think you would tell mum and dad?
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah.
It's going to make Christmas dinner a bit awkward, innit? Because we never talked about that side of things. Like, I don't think there's an issue with what's happened. But as a parent...
It sucks to know that this guy's moving through your family like fucking no tomorrow, doesn't it?
Plowing through them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
think if I'm the dad there, I want to shag him just to see what the fuss is about. You know what I mean?
Just got something about him. He seems sound. So.
Yeah. Because first of all, he treated my eldest like absolute shit, but she still kept going back to him. From what I can gather, they were on and off for a few weeks in uni. She said, and she played her best friend against each other. Like, there's got to be something in there. That was what was said, wasn't it? And then this one, sister's found out something dead weird. She's weirded out by it, but she still thinks that the dick's good enough to not leave.
But at the same time, do you even really fucking know someone after 3 weeks? You don't at all?
I mean, I've known you for like 4 years, and I don't feel like I really know you. I've just found out you're in your mid-40s.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
When you say things.
Yeah.
It has repercussions on people's thoughts and feelings.
Does it?
No, I'm invincible. I'm not even bothered.
Invincible. You've got a bad back from walking down the road.
I'm invincible. No, it became apparent then. I'm not responding because it's genuinely made me sad, and it became apparent then. I was like, I'm literally opening the door for this to become a regular thing. Yeah. When I was looking down, and I was like, how am I going to get out of this now? And I'm not. So we were talking about Dad and his situation and his plight. How do you think Mum's gonna feel? Is Mum gonna be curious?
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. This man's going to break up the entire family.
I want to see what all the fuss is about. Even Nana's
That's what I'm saying. Like,
even Nana's taking her teeth out ready for the gun job.
But I said, like, even if, if I'm the dad, I'm going to want to smash him just to see what the fuss is about. The mum's more likely to. So I don't want to plant this thought in your head. But you were obviously talking about how he's sleeping with your sister. You find it weird. Sucks to be you when he's fucking
everyone. No, but is that
shagging your ma
but then
as
you've
well.
all got that shared experience, haven't you?
I'm kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously things run in the family.
Yeah.
But like, does the things run in the family? You know what I mean? Like, is there going to be one that's better than the other?
Oh, I thought you meant like, does their attraction to the same type of guy run in the family?
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But
like, I'm more thinking of like, yeah.
I was thinking.
Are all the fannies going to be built equal?
I don't think any fanny's built equal in this world, lad.
I don't think any fanny's built.
Do you reckon? So like with siblings, older, younger siblings, there's got to be a part of me. I'm not a younger sibling, so I can't really fucking contest to this. But there's got to be.
You're a much older sibling than you thought. Do you remember? Because you're in your mid-40s. Carry on.
I'm an old fuck.
Yeah.
This back pain's really giving me grief,
Way to add to it.
Yeah. So there's obviously like, there's got to be a part of you that gets annoyed by the older sibling and that. Not like growing up in the shadow sort of thing. Not necessarily that there is a shadow, but you must be constantly like comparing yourself to this like older figure. Do you reckon part of her will be like, well, he's with me now, so I've got the best pussy?
I don't think so, though.
do you know when you say words?
Yeah.
And you think you can pull off the sentence? I didn't think I'd ever say I've got the best pussy, and it made me shiver, lad. As I said, I wish I could take it back.
Yeah, I don't know. I do think that I don't think she's sat there going, "Oh, I've definitely got the best pussy."
I've got the best. I'm the best.
I think.
I don't think she's got the best pussy,
but I do think there'll be a part of her where she's sat there of an evening with him, going, "Who had the tighter snatch?" You know what I mean?
I don't even think it's necessarily the biology of it. I think it's the game. Who's got the best game? I'd want to know. If me and our Jack had both slept with the same girl, I'd want to know who did the best. As I'm saying it, I'm thinking, would I actually want to know? How will I feel if it's not me? Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what they need to do, I think? I think in order to find out who has got the best snatch, this is fucking awful for the listener, by the way, who sent this in, talking about her sister's pussy. But, you made your bed, and now he's shagging your sister in it.
It's weird, isn't it? Because you can't be... I always feel weird talking about vaginas, because you can't be clinical and say vagina. It sounds weird, doesn't it?
You got to say puss, yeah.
But you say pussy, and it sounds gross.
Yeah.
You say snatch, it sounds like...
You got to say the slit, mate. But in order to find out who has got the better pussy, what needs to happen is they need to hire a social club, hire like a conference room, like what are they called?
Yep.
What are they called?
What
you have for like your birthdays and that.
Yeah, social club, like you were on. Yeah, that's
am I
the
right?
thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
Don't know why I made
that's
that.
That's why I was confused. Yeah.
But hire one of them.
Yep.
3 of them.
Function room.
The function room. Now, my guy. 3 of them turn up. Yeah, the husband, the guy, then the sisters.
Yeah,
and both of the sisters standing one side of the room, and then they call him over. They each call him over and just see who he goes to.
Like a dog.
Yeah.
Come here, come on,
yeah.
come
and
to the one you love the most.
He goes to the one with the best pussy, because you can't outrightly say, "Have I got a better pussy than my sister?"
No, you can. It's just odd too. Like, the thing is, we might be
I wasn't disputing that you can't say the words.
No, but you can.
Okay.
We might be coming across as misogynist, like, oh, who's got the better pussy? I'd be the same if it was dicks. I'd want to know which brother had the best dick if the roles were reversed. Yeah. I always think, like, just to go back to what I was saying before about, like, dicks and saying pussy and vagina and stuff. Is it like, if I call Rebecca, I've called Rebecca a pussy before, and she said that that's offensive because... It's like you're saying, don't be a pussy. It's like you're saying the vaginas are weak. But I have absolutely no issue with being called a dick. Literally, a cock and a dick is used to describe a negative quality of someone. as is a pussy or a fanny. Do you know what I mean? You fanny, you pussy, you dick, you cock, you dickhead. Can't we just agree that both anatomies are being used negatively and it's sound? Can't we all just get along? One world, one people. And why am I holding my arms out like I'm the fucking second coming of Christ and I've got all the answers, lad? I am literally every straight white male on the internet now acting like I've got all the answers. Fuck's sake, lad.
Andrew Taint. Because we were talking about dicks and your taint's near your dick and you were being really misogynistic. Yeah.